Today we're talking about qualified income trusts, also known as Miller trusts. And these types of trusts are needed when someone who wants to qualify for Medicaid in Florida for the programs that cover nursing home care, assisted living facility care, or home health care. So these are otherwise known as the Medicaid waiver program or the Medicaid ICP program in Florida. Now, in order to qualify, you have to meet both an income and asset test. And the income trust, the Miller Trust, has nothing to do with the asset test. This is for people who receive too much money from all sources. So they're going to count your Social Security, they're going to count your pension, they're going to count your 401k or IRA distributions, they're going to count rental income, right? Any way money is coming into you will be added together. And if that number is higher than the income cap for that year in Florida, so in 2020, that's $2,349. In 2021, that will be $2,382. If you see in 2021, if you receive more than $2,382 from all income sources combined, you will not be eligible for Medicaid unless you have an elder law attorney, such as myself, prepare what's known as a qualified income trust. These are sometimes known as Miller trusts. They're also sometimes known as income-only trusts. These are terms that mean the exact same thing. And the idea is that if you do earn too much money, receive too much money, you can take the difference, anything above that income cap limit, and deposit it into one of these trusts. And we guide you through, we create the trust and we guide you through how to open the trust and how to fund it properly every step of the way. But if you utilize this structure and abide by the rules as we instruct you to do so, then you will satisfy Medicaid's income requirement even if you receive more than what they allow. So you have to be careful though, because in a Medicaid context, when you utilize a qualified income trust, then you are restricted as to what you can use that money for, right? You don't lose the money, but the money has to go towards medical needs or health-related expenses. So if you're in a nursing home or an assisted living facility, very, very easy to do. But if you're at home, you may have all your health expenses covered by Medicaid already, and you can't use this money for rent. You can't use this money for other non-health, wellness, medical-related expenses. So if you are at home and you've been told that you need a qualified income trust, you may in fact need a pooled special needs trust. And I'll link to an article and a video that talks more about that, because that can double as a qualified income trust and it doesn't have the spending restrictions. So again, I want to be clear, when you're utilizing an income trust or a pooled special needs trust because of your income, you're not losing the money. It's not like you were denied access to it. You're just restricted and you have to use it for very specific purposes depending on your situation. So to discuss creating an income trust or whether an income trust is even appropriate for you given your circumstances, please call us. We serve the entire state of Florida and we can set up a consultation and we can walk you through it step by step. Thank you very much.